Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I'm Susie. If you're new here, hello, my name is Susie. We are a dual income household and we are doing weekly budgets to make sure we stay on track with savings and feel secure coming in the future. Right now, we are working on our emergency fund, and this was our budget from last week. We're going to go through it and see what we actually spent versus what we budgeted. Let's get into it. First and foremost, I have a possible poison ivy. I'm hoping it's nothing, but I've got a little rash there, so it is covered up. Just so you know, I am fine, but I wanted to make sure that it's getting treated. So, I worked 4 days last week, which gave us $717. My husband worked full-time, so he got $950. This brought our available to spend this week up to $1,667, which is a lot of money. Let's go look at our expenses. So we put $200 towards rent. This will be the same every week because we pay $800 for rent, which is $200 a week. We put $23 towards our internet bill, $5 towards our subscriptions. We have one to the gym and one to YouTube. For groceries, we spent $56. For gas, I'm going to expect that my husband spent all of his. And then my gas was $38. So we spent $88 on gas. For miscellaneous, I actually didn't spend much of anything. We went out to the movies and I bought some candies. That's $2. And then our spendings were put in their respective locations. So those got spent. All right, so that brings up our total on spending this week up to $479, which is great. The gas was really good, even though we spent almost everything we had for groceries. And then obviously not spending that miscellaneous is good. For our sinking funds, this is money that we put away in a folder and then we're able to use it later. So we put $10 away for car maintenance, $13 for insurance and phone bill, and then $10 for gifts, pets, and health. We did spend out of these sinking funds this week. Out of health, we spent $7. Out of our car maintenance, we spent $244. And then out of pets, we spent $32. So $66 total put towards the sinking funds. That is all good. We don't have any debt, which I'm so thankful for. So now we just have to go ahead and look at savings. Each week, let's see how much we have left. 1,667 minus, so we have $1,122 in savings. To make 7,000, my husband and I both get $135 towards our Roths each week. $20 towards stocks. This is from a raise I got in October, so 3% raise just goes into stocks. We have $832 left over, so I'm going to go ahead and chop that at a 0 and make it 30, and then our buffer will be $2. So then next week when we have this rollover, I'll be sure to put it towards that emergency fund. And that is it. That's our zero-based budget. Perfect. So yep, we got lights for the lizards, changed gas, and got some protein. Nothing crazy this week, thank gosh. We will have more car repairs next week. My husband's car goes into the shop for the headlight. So we just need to make sure. I don't know how much that's going to be because they might end up replacing the entire headlight. So we might put a little bit more money towards this next week, but we haven't decided that yet. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all are having a fantastic Thursday. Can never remember what day it is. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Tomorrow is Friday, which is super exciting, and we'll be opening the budget for this week tomorrow. If you're interested, please subscribe and come back to that. And then on Sunday, when we do our cash stuffing, we will work with this rollover as well as the budget for next week. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.